You think this is the scary part? The sirens, the lights, your heart pounding in your chest. You're wrong. The real emergency starts weeks later with a single piece of paper. This is the bill for a 5-mile ambulance ride. Its cost? $4,612. And if you have a job, if you have insurance, if you think you're protected, you need to understand something. You are one 911 call away from financial ruin, not because of an accident, but because of a deliberate legal glitch in the system designed to protect you. A glitch that lobbyists spent millions to create. Today, we're exposing how the American medical system turns your most vulnerable moment into its biggest profit center. Let's talk about Mark, 34, a software engineer with what he thought was great insurance. He slipped on ice, hit his head, a potential concussion. The ambulance ride was 8 minutes. When that bill came, he discovered a terrifying truth. In America, calling an ambulance is a coin flip, and the data proves it. A 2022 study in JAMA Health Forum found that 51% of all ground ambulance rides for privately insured people are out of network. You have no choice. You are in shock, you're bleeding, you're scared, and in that moment, you're forced to play a game of financial Russian roulette. But why? Why is this even legal? In 2022, the government passed a law called the No Surprises Act. The name sounds perfect, right? It was supposed to end predatory out-of-network bills for emergency care, but there was a catch, a loophole you could drive a fire truck through. Ground ambulances were exempt, air ambulances were covered, but the most common emergency transport left out in the cold. Why? Follow the money. The American Ambulance Association and other lobbying groups spent over $4.5 million in the years leading up to the bill's passage, according to OpenSecrets.org. They argued that billing is too complex, that reimbursement rates are too low. So they got a free pass. And who paid for it? You. So you get the bill. You can't pay $4,612. What happens next? The dominoes start to fall. This single bill doesn't just sit in a drawer, it gets sold to a collections agency. The Kaiser Family Foundation reports that $88 billion of medical debt is in collections in the US right now. It's the #1 source of debt collections in the country, dwarfing credit cards and utilities. And this debt isn't distributed evenly. A 2022 analysis from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau found that medical debt is concentrated most heavily in the South, in low-income communities, and among people of color. This isn't just a health crisis. It's a systemic inequality engine. It destroys your ability to build wealth for generations. That siren you hear, it's a sound of two things: help arriving and a trap being set. But now, you know how the trap works. You are no longer powerless. Share this. Share it with everyone you know. Because the only way this changes is when the cost of keeping the loophole becomes higher than the cost of closing it. I am a Wise. Thanks for watching. In the description, you'll find links to all our sources, the JAMA study, the CFPB report, the lobbying data, and a template for disputing your bill. Knowledge is your best defense.